Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. This has to stop. It's completely and utterly unacceptable. The integrity of the Premier League is in the bin, and we're going to talk about another huge decision that shouldn't get swept under the carpet. Whether you're a Liverpool fan, a Man City fan, an Arsenal fan, a Man United fan, whatever fan, you've got to look at this without bias and just say it is completely unacceptable that the biggest and best league in the world is officiating in this way. I'm specifically talking about the penalty that should have been given to Liverpool when Doku fouled MacAllister in the last minute at Anfield, which would have led to a win probably for Liverpool, and Man City would probably be out of the title race. So the integrity of the title race is under scrutiny again. But what we've had is Howard Webb talking about this and releasing the audio. I've had to wait a couple of days to react to this because I just cannot speak about it in a calm way because it disgusts me. It absolutely disgusts me. And we're going to break down what everybody said, from MacAllister to the VAR to Howard Webb. And this is what they've said. Basically, let me just picture the frame. Cross comes in, ball's there, Doku goes with a high foot, MacAllister goes with body, MacAllister gets caught by the foot, okay? So what does MacAllister say? MacAllister straight away, this was his audio. No, not for me. Ball is in the middle and he tries to play the ball. He says it with conviction. He doesn't say it in a way. And I think this is an insight that's really interesting as well because he is just so convicted in what he's saying. No, not for me. Ball's in the middle. He's gone for the ball. Not a penalty for me. No, no, no. When you're going to VAR, you shouldn't be speaking like that. He's basically, no, it's not. No. Look, the fact that is, you're wrong, and he shouldn't be speaking like that. He can say, I don't think it's a penalty because I think that they've both gone for the ball, but I'd be interested to see what you see. But he, in his one view of it, and he can't see because MacAllister's in the way, no, not for me. So I think straight away, that's an insight into the officiating in the Premier League where these egos are out of control. Where, no, not for me. He's gone for the ball. It's not a penalty. I'm right. Okay. So it goes to VAR. What do VAR have to say? So VAR, this is incredible. This is where it gets bad. VAR says, well, clear contact on the ball from Doku. Ball's high. Both came in high. Don't think enough evidence for a penalty. So yeah, play on Michael, right? The VAR guy gets asked by the other VAR guy, are you definitely sure that Doku touches the ball? Yeah, basically they say, yeah, clear contact on the ball. I've watched that 50 times. Every time I think it's a penalty, go and watch it yourself. I don't think Doku touches the ball. I think MacAllister touches the ball with his body, and then Doku maybe gets a secondary touch. I don't think Doku gets a clear touch on the ball. So we've got MacAllister saying, no, not for me, not a penalty. And then you've got a VAR guy who just, by his voice, you can tell he just wants to back MacAllister up. Yeah. They've both gone in high. They've both gone in high? Doku's got his foot up and MacAllister's gone in with his body. What's MacAllister doing high? Nothing. Absolutely incredible. And Doku clearly touches the ball. Well, he doesn't clearly touch the ball. And even if he does, it's dangerous and reckless play. Touching the ball isn't a thing. You know, Curtis Jones touched the ball against Spurs and got sent off. Xhaka's touched the ball in the past and been sent off. Casemiro's been touched. That's not the rule. So we have got VAR officiating who don't even know the bloody rules. He's touched the ball. They've both gone in high. It doesn't matter if you touch the ball. So what you're basically saying is, I could go and play for United next weekend against Brentford, go in for a tackle on Ivan Toney, put my studs up, get the ball and go through and break his leg. I touched the ball. It's not even the rule. It's about endangering the opposition. It's about being reckless. How many times have we seen somebody get the ball with a high foot and get booked for it? Because it's dangerous. You're not meant to put your foot that high. That was a stonewall penalty, and they've absolutely exposed themselves. And I think it's disgusting, actually. I think it's disgusting that the media, again, have just gone, oh, it's absolutely fine. That is one of the singular biggest moments in this Premier League title race. And it's a massive shift because instead of being 1 point ahead of Man City, Liverpool would have been 4 points ahead of Man City. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. The decision comes out, we get the audio, and people are like, oh, well, yeah. Right. Doku, I don't think Doku gets the ball anyway, but it's a stonewall penalty. Michael Oliver cannot see, and he's going, no, not for me. And that VAR person, when you listen to him, I don't know whether he's in the Michael Oliver fan club, but he's absolutely desperate to say, not a penalty, not a penalty. It's abysmal, absolutely abysmal. So then what does Howard Webb have to say about it? Well, look, again, I think this just exposes the idiocy of VAR and how out of touch they are. Because, and I'm going to do a little experiment in a moment. I'll tell you what I would have done on VAR very, very quickly. Actually, I'll do it now. So Michael Oliver goes, no, not for me. Makes the ball is in the middle and he tries to play the ball. Okay, Michael, I'll be the judge of that. Hold off a minute. Right, play him the tape. Yeah, okay. God, his foot is ridiculously high. He's caught the player. Right, number one, that's a foul. Let's have a look. No, I don't think he gets the ball either. So that's even more of a foul. And actually, even if he does get the ball, it's still a foul. Yeah, Michael, you might want to have a look at this, but we're absolutely convinced, and I'm saying it on audio so that when it's on the Howard show, you know what I've said. Absolutely convinced that's a penalty, mate. I think you should give a penalty. You can go and have a look at the screen, but his foot's ridiculously high. He catches the player. Michael, it's irrelevant whether he gets the ball, but I don't think he does get the ball first. It's reckless. It's out of control. It's dangerous. That's a penalty for me, mate. I think it's clear and obvious as well. Go and have a look at the screen and make the decision yourself. Maybe I should be on VAR because it's just bloody obvious. That's what should have happened. Not none of this make-believe nonsense. And one of the VAR guys actually says to him, are you sure he touches the ball? Like, because that guy knows what we saw. I don't think Doku does touch the ball anyway. But this is what Howard Webb had to say. It's split a lot opinion, hasn't it? No, it hasn't split a lot opinion. It hasn't split a lot opinion at all. Everybody thinks it's a bloody penalty. The only people who thinks it isn't are those ones ridiculed by hating Liverpool, Arsenal not wanting Liverpool to win, Man City not wanting them to win. Anybody with a brain wasn't split on that one. If the referee, but this is what he said, if the referee gives it on the field, it would have been a check complete by the VAR. So basically what they're saying is, if Michael Oliver had given it, they wouldn't have overruled it. I mean, this is the idiocy of the system. Equally, having not given it, we also have to back the referee. The ball is too low to head. Doku lifts his foot to play the ball, and he does make contact on the ball. No, he doesn't. And his foot is too high. And yes, we know there's some contact on MacAllister as well. MacAllister comes into him. MacAllister is not really playing the ball either, so I understand why it's split opinion. MacAllister's going in to chest the ball and turns to stop himself getting hit. Again, they don't understand football. Again, they don't know how to play football, so they don't understand body movements of players. Doku's tackle is cowardly. He's a coward. He should go with his body, but he goes with his foot because it protects him. MacAllister is brave and goes with his body. That's what happens, Howard, when you know how to play football. You read body movements and know why people are doing what they're doing. I mean, the VAR says out of it. I think that is what we would expect, says Howard Webb. So on that basis, VAR working to the high threshold followed the right course in not getting involved. The VAR looks at it and doesn't see a clear and obvious situation. You see something that's pretty subjective and therefore they stay out of it. And the feedback we've had from people within the game is that it is a pretty subjective decision. It's a split opinion. It's not subjective. It's not a split opinion. It's wrong. And it's wrong for the reasons I and many others have watched it. That is a penalty in any other game. You bottled it because it was the last minute of a massive game, and there are huge question marks over Michael Oliver and his officiating of big games this season, and some would say involving Man City. It was a horrific decision. It was not subjective. It was not split opinion. Doku, if you know how to play the game, was cowardly by going in with his foot high. MacAllister was brave, and the player who did it properly should always be protected. Doku had his foot way too high, doesn't get the ball first in my opinion. Even if he does, it's reckless and it's an endangering an opposition. MacAllister easily could have put his head there and had it taken off. It was reckless, it shouldn't be happening in football, and it should have been a penalty. And it's disgraceful that they come out and keep justifying their bad decisions. And also, why is the referee demanding a VAR? No, it's not a penalty. Planting the seed to stay on his side because he wants to be right. Michael Oliver is on the pitch dealing with it in real time. and he can't see through MacAllister. And he's there, nah, not for me, not for me. The way he speaks and the authority he has in the game, those VAR people are bottling it, backing him up. You need a strong set of balls in that VAR room to say, hold on a minute. No. You're on the pitch. You've seen it once. Let us have a look at it, Michael. But they don't. They're all calling it. I think they're calling him Ollie on the VAR as well. They call him Ollie, Michael Oliver. It's all mates rates. It's crap. The Premier League is the best league in the world, and the officiating is damaging the integrity. Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts.